This is a weird tangent, but have you ever heard of the anime Samurai Champloo? Well, did you know that its soundtrack was made by a legendary DJ who changed music history forever? In the realm of anime soundtracks, there are a few names that stand out for their extraordinary influence on both the medium and the world of music itself. Among them, the name Nujabes shines brightly through his extremely influential soundtrack in Samurai Champloo. Let's explore how Nujabes' music for Samurai Champloo forever changed the landscape of music history. Samurai Champloo was released in May of 2004, and as such, it is almost 20 years old now, which is absolutely insane, by the way. It was created by Shinichiro Watanabe, who is the same director responsible for creating the beloved space western anime Cowboy Bebop back in 1998. Much like Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo depicted a unique and genre-bending setting that would require a one-of-a-kind soundtrack to match. Samurai Champloo was set during a fictional version of Japan in the Edo period, with an alternative and predominantly hip-hop setting.
Now, you may want to write this down, because you ain't gonna want to forget it. I do what other people can't do. And those who can't do what I do say I'm just not down with it.
Similar to Cowboy Bebop, this unique combination of settings created a world that had never been seen before, which is a testament to the director's artistic vision, and as such, it required an innovative soundtrack that could blend Japanese culture with hip-hop. This made Japan-born DJ and producer Nujabes the perfect fit for the job. Nujabes was the stage name for Jun Siba, who was a Japanese producer, DJ, audio engineer, and composer. The name Nujabes is an anagram of his name, with the letters spelled backwards. This is why, depending on who you ask, you might hear the name pronounced differently, and everyone is technically correct because it's not really a real name. Nujabes was well known for his diverse approach to producing music. He is popularized for his atmospheric instrumental music that tied together low-tempo hip-hop beats with ambient music, ultimately cementing him as the pioneer of lo-fi or low-fidelity hip-hop to this day. Nujabes' Japanese background and innovative musical approach allowed him to be the perfect artist to let his creative vision fly on the soundtrack for Samurai Champloo. This brings us to the actual soundtrack, and it was produced by a group of 4 composers in total: Force of Nature, Shinji Tsuchida, Fat John, and finally Nujabes. The direction of the soundtrack was supervised by the series creator Shinichiro Watanabe to ensure that the music suited the artistic vision. The opening theme song, Battle Cry, sees an iconic collaboration between Nujabes and Shingo2, who is another Japanese hip-hop recording artist. If you like the opening theme song of Samurai Champloo, you should really check out the Lovesick so-called Hexology, which is a 6-part song collection featuring the duo Shingo2 and Nujabes, and it's really, really good. The soundtrack was received very well among fans, and was released across 4 CD albums that were also released on vinyl. The iconic opening theme song, as well as Aurarian Dance, which is the No Enemies song that you hear today on social media, are both a part of the Samurai Champloo music record Departure, for those interested in listening on their own. Little did the team know they had actually created one of the most influential anime soundtracks to ever exist. This soundtrack had a large impact on the anime and music industry. It was seen as an early example of what became the immensely popular genre of lo-fi hip-hop. It also established the connection of anime with lo-fi hip-hop, something that is continuously seen today through playlists, edits, and live streams, such as the immensely popular and constantly running channel Lo-Fi Girl, which features an anime-style illustrated girl studying in a very cozy setting. This would ultimately encapsulate the target audience of this music: people who are working, studying, multitasking, or otherwise looking to just relax. The ambient music allows for a relaxing background sound, while the hip-hop beat keeps the listener engaged. Lo-fi music stands for low fidelity, which essentially means lower quality, and this is done on purpose to preserve a nostalgic feeling in combination with crackles, hiss, and samples from much older songs, such as is the case with the song Aurarian Dance, which samples the song The Lamp is Low by Lorindo Almeida. It's a very similar case with film photography. It might be the case where newer cameras can actually take better quality images, but it's very often people will actually take the better quality images and add grain and distortion and make the images look less high quality, just to draw out that nostalgic feeling. Nujabes' innovative and genre-bending approach brought music fans from all walks of life together by tying the admirable traits from many genres like jazz, hip-hop, and more into one versatile music style in lo-fi hip-hop. I could go on and on about this topic as usual on a weird tangent, but to wrap things up, in conclusion, despite his tragic passing in February of 2010, Nujabes' work on the Samurai Champloo soundtrack lives on and tangibly changed the music and anime industries forever by helping to cement a new genre of lo-fi music that continues to be enjoyed by millions around the world every single day, with new artists coming out often to create beautiful songs and even make a living. If you're interested in checking them out, two of my favorite artists are Leave and Ginseng. They make great music. So this has been a weird tangent, but if you like this genre breakdown, please leave a like and comment to let me know that you're interested in this topic. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.